Welcome back, Patreon fans and patrons. We've got a special one for you today. I'm pre-recording some of this stuff, but we have a special inside look at some, is a fraction, not everything, of my games collection. So I found my old GameCube case. Love this little thing. Had a little hook on it too, and a little spot to like store the little memory cards. You know, so they've been there for years. Haven't touched those. We got Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Brothers Melee, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2, ship flying game that was great. 007 Agent Under Fire, played all the James Bond games. Crazy Taxi, Super Mario Sunshine. Die Hard Vendetta was like semi-open world hub level structures, really good. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, that was 2 discs. That had Zelda Ocarina of Time. Master Quest thing, that was really special. Sonic Adventure DX. I ran out of space, so it just sits there at the back of the case. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like run through stuff. This is a GameCube. No, not a. Well, it is. Okay. This is a GameCube case that like latches onto a backpack that I have somewhere. And this has a couple of games. We got the original Siphon Filter. And I used to always put notes in here. Let me see what this says. Hold L2 and R1X for movie mode. Something related to watching the cutscenes, maybe. Siphon Filter 2 and 3, of course. I was a big fan of the Siphon Filter series. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, 3rd edition. Regis Philbin. We got some Game Shark codes for Crash Bandicoot. Interesting. And Grand Theft Auto 2. Yeah. And in here, for some reason, I just have like 1 or 2 games. Driver Parallel Lines on PS2. I don't know why some of these are separated. Here's like a PS2 PlayStation Magazine demo disc for like Burnout, I think it was. That's from issue 84. And then of course the OG Sims. Yeah, I've been a Sims gamer from the beginning. Then this one is literally just like GamePro magazine, and literally just like 100 Xbox official magazine games and game demos, of just classic titles that were just really good. All right, this is the bread and butter in here. Which I may not have a good camera angle to show you all this stuff now. But yeah, this may not be the best way. That's kind of heavy. But yeah, we got Max Payne. Oh, Shenmue the movie. Actually came with Shenmue 2, which was an Xbox original game. Of course, we got Splinter Cell, Dead to Rights, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, Shenmue, Dead to Rights, Midtown Madness 3, good driving game. You drove the streets of Washington, D.C. Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City released for Xbox, Max Payne 2, True Crime, Streets of LA, one of my favorite titles. The original Halo. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance was an Xbox release. Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Tony Hawk's Underground was really good. And I used to always slip in like little cheat codes or like notes with each game. I would like slide it in here if I had some information. Driver 3, Everything or Nothing, the James Bond game. You got Mission Impossible, which actually played a lot like Splinter Cell, but it didn't have Tom Cruise, so like they had like some other dude. And then Starsky and Hutch, I used to play this with my steering wheel. And that was a lot of fun because it was a very faithful game to the TV show and the movie. Burnout 3 Takedown, one of my favorite games. Birthday present, I believe, if I remember right. I always got the Burnout games around my birthday, and that made me happy. Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Me and my dad loved these games. He used to love watching me play these. I'd tell him all about the story of these games, so it's very, very close to my heart. Mercenaries was really good. Kind of an open world exploration. Explode everything. Call in weapons from above. GTA San Andreas. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Prisoner of War was a big, like... Okay, there was a hint line. There was a hint line for this game. This was by Codemasters. And this came out in 2002. And you play like a... I think like an Air Force pilot or something that goes down and lands and then gets taken as a prisoner of war. And it's basically a stealth game where you navigate Nazi camps as a prisoner of war, and you sneak around, you talk with people. Days go by, and you have, you know, your goals to try to escape or avoid detection. Superman the Man of Steel is actually one of the few semi-decent Superman games, although he does have a health bar, which is misleading, and it was an extremely difficult game. The Warriors, named after the famous cult hit movie. Burnout Revenge, another birthday gift. Matrix Path of Neo was really good. I do have Enter the Matrix somewhere here. That was a good favorite. True Crime Streets of New York City, that was good. We got Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and Prince of Persia, Two Thrones. And From Russia with Love was kind of a strange thing that EA did. They just picked like a random James Bond movie and basically made a really solid third-person shooter out of it. And I had really hoped that they might continue that trend, but I guess not. Driver Parallel Lines was really good, as was Black. That's a love letter to gun fans. The Punisher, this is a game I really want to go back and play. This was a big, really good game by THQ. THQ and Marvel. And then, of course, Scarface, The World Is Yours. Splinter Cell Double Agents actually was a completely different game from the Xbox 360 and PC, PS version. The Xbox and PS2 versions were different. Completely different game because it could not... they basically made a whole separate game because they couldn't make the same thing on that hardware. You know, there were hardware limitations at the time. Kill Switch was really weird. This was a cover shooter, really tough one, by the way. I notice I have Reservoir Dogs, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Headhunter Redemption, which I have the first one, I believe, either on Dreamcast or PS2, maybe both. Dukes of Hazzard. Mark Echo's Getting Up. This was based off the clothing line, but also Getting Up was about being a graffiti tagger, and it was made by The Collective, Atari, and Echo Unlimited, which is a clothing line, of course. Sims 2, Evil Dead Regeneration, which actually had Bruce Campbell as Ash Williams. I don't know why I have Playboy the Mansion, but it basically plays like The Sims, but you're Hugh Hefner. Do have Obscure and one of my favorite co-op horror games, and Silent Hill 2, Restless Dreams on the Xbox, as well as having that on the PS2, I believe. I have all the Lord of the Rings games, including Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King, The Third Age. Over here on PS2, we got 24. We got The Getaway and The Getaway 2. As I was saying, we got Silent Hill 2 again on PS2. We got Headhunter. We got Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence Limited Edition, comes with a actual movie that you can watch of the entire game's cutscenes all put together. Mafia, one of my favorite games. I do have Driver, Parallel Lines, True Crime New York City, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, Evil Dead Regeneration, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, which was a PSP exclusive, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Obscure the Aftermath was a sequel to Obscure co-op as well, on the same screen, which was only available on PS2 and the Wii. Very strange. But I do also have Obscure, Star Trek Voyager, Elite Force, GTA 3, Red Faction, the original Red Faction. I have all the Guitar Hero games, of course. Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain, that's the 4th game in the series where you were really mentored by Gabe Logan, which was kind of strange. Jak and Daxter, GTA Vice City with the smoking hot girl on there. GTA San Andreas. This game had some gunplay and kung fu. Jet Li's Rise to Honor. That is a classic on Sony PS2. Did buy Dead to Rights 1 and 2 again. I got Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2, of course. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Of course, I had to have it, before Subsistence. I had to play Metal Gear Solid when it came out, but anytime they remastered or made the game better, had to take part in that. Bully was a big deal. Have that everywhere. High School Musical Sing It. I'm a big High School Musical fan, so that's my thing. And I do have the Manhunt games, but yeah, Manhunt 2 on the PS2. Pick that up as well. That was a good one. Okay, I got one more case, but I do have more games, but they're all kind of hidden all over the place. And as you can tell, like, they're in different cases, because as a kid, I carried stuff around everywhere. This is my Dreamcast case. This I'm very excited about when I found this. So I got Sonic Adventure, the OG. Max Steel. This game was cool. This was a beat 'em up brawler. This is weird. This is the Game Shard disc. I don't know why that girl was on there, but I don't know. That was too young for that. Alright, Shenmue. The original Shenmue. And look, dude. I got Master Chen's phone number. Father's Heaven, Nine Dragons, Mother's Earth, Comrades, Warehouse number 8. Got all the stuff written down. Alright? I got it all written down. That's my handwriting as a kid. It's progressively gotten worse. Arrow Wings, and Hastings was actually a rental company, so I bought that through them. They were an entertainment superstore. Shenmue Passport was like an online disc that you could access like bonus features, I believe. Expendable was really cool, kind of a top-down isometric shooter. NFL 2K1. Alright. So when I was a kid, I was really young, and my dad said, I'll buy you a game. And he said, but I want you to get a healthy weight, because I was really skinny as a kid. He's like, if you can get to 90 pounds. I did it. So Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. Blue Stinger. This is an open world zombie game where you roamed a pier and a shopping mall that was in a weird city. It was cool. 2 playable characters, I believe. Power Stone 1 and 2. I got those, of course. Sonic Adventure 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the PS2 is in here for some reason, as is, yeah, no, PS1. Sorry, PS1. And Tomorrow Never Dies on PS1. I don't know why PS1 games are in here all of a sudden. And then Army Men Sarge's Heroes on the Dreamcast. That was on N64 as well, PS1, I believe. Dead or Alive 2, another Hastings game I purchased through them. Lego Island 2, The Brickster's Revenge on PS1. That was a good title. But I think I have more Dreamcast games. They just might be in cases and spread out. But I did find the original Shenmue 1 game case. I have 2 of them. So there's actually one, like the original one, with the instruction booklets. You know, they both have all that still in there. Yeah, original instruction booklets and cover art still in there. And then I guess I just either like bought another one just for safekeeping in case the discs ever got bad or something. I was always thinking like, you know, future-proofing my games collection in some ways. But yeah, that's all I got for you today, for this kind of a little special inside look at the games collection a little bit. We might do deeper dives and play some of these games on stream, but I just want to give you guys a little bonus scoop and let you know some of the games I have and kind of a little insight on how I grew up and what kind of stuff I played growing up, just so you know I'm a real gamer. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.